they're almost touching, but not quite. So we could literally cut them. The house is like, look at the roof.
Do you hear power? Or is it somewhere else?
It's somewhere else.
That's a mower, ain't it?
It is.
All right. Wow, this is so overgrown and untouched. Like for a while. I know, this is awesome. So overgrown. Huh? They took a picture of the wrong one. Look at these old insulators. Those are huge.
I've never seen them that big.
Those are like 10-inch diameter. I've never seen them that big. A couple of mushrooms growing in the wild. Oh, there's more back there too. More insulator. Way back there. Hiding. Oh, there's a few back there. Damn.
What?
More insulators. And then there's even some weird looking insulators over here. Look at those. Those are weird. So strange.
I'm sold.
Yeah, I'm sold on this too, especially for $500 and something.
Yeah. But of course,
And the awesome thing is, they took a picture. The county took a picture of the wrong property.
literally,
There's a house that burned up over there. It's just a flat piece of property that they took a picture of over there across the street by those silos.
I would take a chainsaw, cut these, cut that, and then where's that, you know?
Yeah.
Because they're so close to the house right now. Yeah. Snippy snip.
All right. Let's see if we could see in anything. All right, so those notices, I mean, if they're still there, that means nobody's probably been here in I don't know how long. I see something. It's got a weird type of window. I can't hardly see through it. I see stuff. A couple of table stands and boxes. It's what?
Okay. This right here is a dining area, and the kitchen right there, I think, is on the other side.
I can't see shit.
I can't either. Okay,
Oh, I see something.
Look at these old Tonkas.
Wow, some rusty old Tonkas. Damn.
Dude, I want this one. Look at that old gun.
Whoa, that's kind of cool. The barbed wire and the cow head, bull head. Got the barometer over there.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty cool. Trying to figure out what's in here.
Careful, there are cacti over here.
It's a pool table. Hey, at least this whole thing right here is a pool table.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I could see it better through the camera. Damn pool table.
It's house doorbell. Like, come and get it, y'all. Dinner time.
So your notices.
There's a bunch of cacti would have to worry about. You know.
Yeah.
There's a Chevy hubcap.
Yeah. Old metal cart on wheels.
They took a picture of the wrong one.
Yeah, they took a picture of the wrong one. That's crazy. That is crazy.
I'm opening up this fence and let's go. Through the back.
Man, I hope nobody else caught on. I hope everybody else was like stumped and stuck with looking at the picture of that over there saying that that's 819 C Street. Can't go through there? Let's go over here. Let's look over here. So overgrown. Ooh, that spider web. Big ass spider web I just walked through.
Huh?
I just walked through a big ass spiderweb. I mean, you ain't got nothing to worry about. I've already walked through it, so it's done. It's done. This is where snakes could be. This is so thick. Crazy. Small town, Eldorado, Oklahoma. Very small town. Population is probably, I don't know, around 500.
5 to 800.
5 to 800? Is it that much, you think?
No, I think it's about 2 to 5 actually.
But then also they got the vehicles here, Lise.
Yeah.
I want to go walk around. Hey, actually, I want to get through here. Come on, we could do it. Because over there you got a fence. Right now we're inside the fence, so we're good.
Does it look like anyone else has walked these paths?
I don't know. Hard to tell. Just keep an eye out for snakes and ear out for snakes.
Spiders.
Yeah, spider webs. Oh, we ain't gonna be able to get through that. That's a jungle.
No, it's too thick.
It's a jungle and it's taller than us.
I ain't doing it.
But goddamn, there's a old Chevy truck over here and an even older Ford truck over here. How's it going? Got it. Yeah. So yeah, we got like around a early 90s Z71 extended cab. And then I'm not a Ford guy, but I'd say a 1969 to 71 ish, up in that general region, Ford truck. Could be a little bit older. I don't know. Could be I don't know. I think it's definitely a 72 and older. Yeah, 71, 72, I would say. It's nice. That is real nice.
Look at this old chandelier. This rustic candle chandelier.
Yeah. So some dude in a Chevy truck just drove by. Some old guy. He kind of stopped for a second. And he waved. And I just waved back, holding my phone up, filming. Oh man, they got these trucks right on each other. Damn, literally. Why would you do that? Holy shit. Talk about wanting to cram them in here. They had plenty of them over here. What's that about? Damn. So 2018 expired, 2020 expired. Literally on that mother. Damn. Like, I don't know if it's actually touching. I don't think it's touching. It's not touching. As close as it is actually not touching. It's kind of hard to see. But damn, they're both clean trucks. This Z71 is freaking nice. Way nicer than our 99 Z71. That thing's a beater. But then we got our 98 old body style Suburban 4x4 that's pretty damn nice. Yeah, that's a nice truck. Of course, with a tax auction, you're gonna get a house through the tax auction, and whatever vehicles are on the property are pretty much as is with the property. You don't get titles, obviously, unless you could find a titles. You know, if you could find the titles already signed, then you're good to go, I guess.
But you could also
It's
file
a
for
likelihood.
abandoned.
Yeah, you could have filed for an abandoned title or something. I've never done that, so I don't know the process, but I've heard that it's wicked easy. I've heard that it's wicked easy, and then I've heard that it's impossible.
For a couple of months.
I've heard that it's easier than that, but then I also heard that it's nearly impossible.
It just depends on who you talk to and who you know.
So, this is an interesting piece of property. What is that? fenced-in, part of the fenced-in backyard. I don't know. This yard is just so overgrown, it's hard to maneuver.
And you know what you could do in Eldorado that you cannot do in Altus?
What?
Shoot off fireworks in your yard.
Yeah. And this really ain't bad. Really is not bad. And it's only $500 and something. And hopefully nobody except for maybe that old man that just drove by realizes.
I'll put all my money in this basket.
I'm really hoping.
I will literally put all my money in this basket.
I'm really hoping that nobody realizes this house is the 819 instead of over there past the stop sign before that white Chevy van. There's that cleared out property. There's like some bricks, like a part of an old front porch, but the house is gone. Yeah,
You know
it's
what
like
we'd
right
have
over there
to do?
somewhere. That's the picture they used
You know what we'd have to use?
for the sale. So they put the wrong picture for this address.
We'd have to weed everything before we
Have to what?
weed everything before we come with the mower.
Yeah. And honestly, this is something where you, at $500 something, at least you take a chance and you hope that you end up with this house. You don't tell them. We don't tell them at the freaking tax place that there's a mistake and that, we don't point that out. We just take our chance and hope that they basically hand over the deed to this place instead. Pretty sweet house in a small town, Eldorado. Definitely not high value houses out here. Even the nicer houses are usually fairly cheap.
This one I think the kids would really be proud of actually because of how big it is.
But even in Eldorado, I'm looking right here, this is probably 3 to 4 bedrooms. Easily exactly. 3, if not 4 bedrooms.
And like I said, that'd be awesome for us.
And cleaned up and resold with not much put into this, even as a slight fixer-upper. But, obviously clean up the yard, fix a few things, I'm sure. Still.
Kids will still be able to go to Altus schools.
This
because this place don't have schools.
Right. But being in this little town, this is probably, like I said, cleaned up yard and stuff, like $50,000 to $55,000, $60,000 house.
I love this tree.
Probably do a little work to it and make it a $75,000 house, but in Eldorado, you probably won't get much for it. Much more than that.
A little bit off on that tree. I love these trees.
Yeah, I mean, I got mixed feelings about trees.
No, I said
I love the shade.
Cut some of this off because it is
Yeah.
close. But other than that, they're far out to where they're not. They won't.
Yeah,
move.
but
And
yeah,
they're old. That's an old tree.
You're right. As long as we keep them off the roof, we're good.
Exactly, and they're not even through the roof quite yet.
Oh man, that's an old big ass tree.
They both are.
Yeah.
That one's even an old one with how big it is, and I think that one's a pecan tree.
What is that? Sussy mocha? Swiss? No.
That's cool. They made a little birdhouse with the license plate and everything.
They're not. Oh yeah, license plate on top. Yeah. Those things are Swiss. And I don't know that word. Suisse. Swiss. Sushi.
Swiss.
I don't know.
Mocha. Swiss mocha.
But
yeah, this is totally a money in the basket.
if there was a opened door, maybe I'd peek in. But unlike that other house that was not lived in for probably 40, 50 years, the elements have been destroying the inside of it for God knows how long. This one's a little more secure looking, and I don't even want to mess with the door handle because you just never know. But honestly, I could see in there, and nobody lives here. I mean, obviously, just from the yard, you can tell nobody lives here, but there's no ACs going. There's a unit right there, and it's not doing anything.
Oh, okay.
Huh?
There's actually AC units, but on the other side of the house, there is a central heat unit.
Okay.
Or a central AC unit.
Well, there's a central air unit right there.
No, that's just a window unit.
Lisa, what are you looking at? I'm not talking about the window unit. I'm talking about the thing below it, the big AC unit.
Sorry, I was looking at the
Yeah,
window
no.
above it.
Yeah, I didn't even see the window unit at
I
first.
didn't see the...
Yeah.
there's two
So
of the...
yeah, and it's a big house, so you probably would need a couple of you know, outside units, central units. But I don't hear anything from the doorbell.
So it's a shishel. I want this one.
It is locked. All right. Well, I want it too, but that's all it takes is one other person to notice it. And anybody else, anybody in their right mind would clearly throw down 10 grand or more for this house. Because even in Eldorado, it's only like a $50,000 or $60,000 house, I think. Maybe 75 tops, but in Eldorado, you got to think, you know, like you said, there's no school here. There's barely a store here.
Exactly. That's why I'm saying maybe.
Got a little show off in town. Yeah, it's a small town for sure. All right, we'll shut her down.